Hello everyone, it's Hazm here from the Skills Bay. Today we'll be moving to an advanced function in Excel, which is the Vlookup. The Vlookup allows you to look for value within a vertical range by identifying what you want to look up, where you want to look up for it, and the column number in the range containing the value to return. And finally, whether you are looking for an approximate or exact match of your value. Now, Vlookup is widely used in intermediate and advanced Excel. In fact, many Excel proficiency tests ask about it, including the IKM assessment. We will be continuing with the previous example where we talked about the if function and see how the Vlookup formula works. We will also use a data validation to complete the second task. So as you can see here, we have two tasks. The first one says, within this range, find the quantity sold for each product using the Vlookup function. The second one says, apply a validation rule to create a list of all products. So let's go ahead and start by our first task, which is the Vlookup. So in this cell, type equal Vlookup. And here, the first thing you have to select is the value that you're looking for, or the value that you want the formula to look it up. And here it's tomato. Second is basically where you want to look for the value. And in this example, you have to select the whole range. So basically, you want the formula to look for the tomato within this table. So this table will be your table array. It's a good practice to lock the range, and you can do so by clicking F4. So now we have the value that we want to look for. We have the table that we want the formula to look within. And now we have to identify the column index number. And simply, you need to count the columns. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I numbered them here for you. So the value we're looking for is in column 6. So go ahead and type 6. Finally, you need to specify if you're looking for an approximate match or an exact value. This is an optional step, however, it's very important. So for approximate value, you can either write number 1 or the word true. For exact match, you can write 0 or false. So we write false. Close the brackets and hit enter. There you go. So you see that the quantity sold for tomato is 80. Now you can change this by any value, corn for example, and you can see that it picked up 10. So as you can see, you can write whatever value here, just to specify the product name, and the value will look for the quantity sold based on the item indicated. Now, this task is done. We will be moving on to the second task, which we need to apply a validation rule to create a list of the products. Now, why is this important since we already have the products in the sheet? This is a good question. However, let's try to, for example, misspell one of the products, or simply just add a space, which is a very common thing to happen. Once we added a space, now that created a confusion for the formula, and that would result in an error, which is NA, meaning it's not applicable or not available. To avoid this, we will be creating a validation rule. So you can stop at this cell and go to data, and from data go to data validation. Now set the validation criteria to list, and in the list specify the source. So in this case, I'm just gonna simply select my products, and as you can see, it's already locked. You can see that from the $sign. Now once you hit OK, you will see this small arrow button here. Click on this button and you will see the list of your items. This is very useful and it makes your life easier. So once you specify, just select one of the products and the formula will pick up the value. So this is how you use the Vlookup function and the validation rule. I hope you found this video to be of help, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.